Hello everyone, this video is my Silent Hill 2 Remake All Collectibles guide. Throughout this guide I'm going to get all of the memos, all of the glimpses of the past, and all of the strange photos. Following this guide will get you the Pieces Unarranged achievement or trophy, for which you have to collect all the strange photos in a single playthrough. We're going to get the Archivist achievement or trophy as well, which is collect all memos in a single playthrough, and the Echoes achievement or trophy, which is witness all glimpses of the past in a single playthrough. I'll also be doing all of the side achievements, all of the things where you just have to do certain things throughout a single playthrough. They'll all be in this guide as well. One thing to note is that you can't get all of the collectibles in a New Game Plus run. You need to be playing on New Game. One of the memos doesn't spawn in New Game Plus. So something to bear in mind before you start following this guide. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me know in the comment section if this video helps you out. Let's get this going. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is get the achievement or trophy if you're on PlayStation called No Turning Back Now. For this one, you just need to run down the street and you'll get an achievement for trying to leave Silent Hill. Really easy one to miss, but then again, all of these are missable because you get locked out of all areas as you progress through the game. As you're coming towards the town, you'll have this little roadblock area, and if you just look at the boards, you'll get your first glimpse of the past. Okay, so one thing I wanted to mention before we get too far into this is you can't get all of these collectibles on New Game Plus. You have to be playing on New Game to get all of the memos, and this is the first memo. I know people like to skip intros. This is just after you get the map. And opposite you is the flower shop, and you can get your first memo. Again, one of the memos doesn't spawn in New Game Plus. You can only get them all in New Game. I wanted to mention this nice and early, just because I know people skip intros, even though I did mention it in the intro. So you have been warned. All right, glimpse number 2 is just as you're coming towards the area that has the radio, you'll get that first cutscene with the enemy in the mist. And it's just on your right before you go down the alleyways. Easy one to miss. Next up we have another glimpse. And this one is just after you get the radio and you jump through this window. If at all you're confused as to where any of these are, I show the map at the beginning of each collectible. So just pause it and check where the green arrow is on the map. Try and get there yourself. But for the most part it's pretty straightforward. So there's the third glimpse. Alright, so next we have the second memo, which is a matchbook. This is just in the alleyway. I think this is Martin Street, as you're coming away from the area where you got the radio. Just on the floor on this body you can find the matchbook. There's another one just in front of it. This is the Martin Street note. Just in front of the last one you picked up. Right there. Okay, so next one is in Big J's. This is in the sort of crossroads area where there's 4 stores or whatever on each corner, and we have to go into Big J's. The memo is just on a table as you enter. Right. Big J's note. All right. So next we've got the record store note. A lot of these are in areas you have to come into. In here you get the glue and half of the record. But as you come in, just over here on the counter, you can get the note. Trying to do these in order as you would progress through the game. These ones are in front of the Woodside Apartments. This is the Texan Cafe flyer. You can get these a little bit later after you've got the key to the Woodside Apartments, but the problem is it's kind of hard to see. You're sort of being attacked by enemies and stuff. It's easier to get them now. So there's 3 just next to the Woodside Apartments. The first strange photo is here. So many people here. This one's just to the left, next to these tires. There we go. And there is also a glimpse of the past in this area. Over on the right, you need to look at the big skip or dumpster. Just on the right side of the building, right there. Glimpse number 4. Okay. So, our next collectible is a memo, and we have to go down to the left from the Woodside Apartments. We're going to start from outside the apartments again, though. Okay, so head to our left, run down here, and you'll find a body on the floor, and then you can pick up the note. Just be warned, when you pick this one up, the enemy comes to life. Might need to smack it a couple of times. And the next one is just in front of us from where we picked up the last one. It's another glimpse. It's sort of behind the scaffolding with the white sheet covering it. Right there. Sorted. Okay. Alright, so next is a strange photo. This is on your way to the Saul Street Apartments. Again, any confusion, just take a look at the map, maybe pause it at the beginning of the collectible. You need to smash the window to get this photo. Right there. That one's just across the road from Neely's bar, if there's any confusion. Okay, so now we're over by the Saul Street Apartments, just a little bit further down the street. You can find 5 memos here. There's the old map that's on this body. There's 3 notes that are all called Saul Street Note. And they're all sort of in a little line along the way here. When you enter this area, just watch out for an enemy that spawns up on the left. I've already taken it out, but just be ready for that. So that's the second note. Excuse me. Third one is right here. So that's 4 so far. And the last one is inside the caravan. Or motorhome. Just there. Nice. Okay, so next we've got the small note. This one is actually inside the Saul Street Apartments. There are 2 collectibles in here. You have to come in here to get the jukebox button. And in the area where you pick up the key to start making your way towards that, which is just on the other side of this wardrobe thing that you've got to push out the way, or shelf. Come in, and the key's on your left, but the note is on your right. Just here. Sorted. Right, so there's another collectible in this building, like I mentioned. So grab the key. You won't need it to get this collectible, but it saves you coming back down. You've got to go up the same way as you would to move towards using that key. But when you get to the top of the stairs, you want to go right instead of left as you usually would. And there's a little opening you can crawl through just here. And on the desk in front of you is the collectible. Okay. Alright, so next we've got 2 memos. This one is down on Sanders Street. Just around the corner from Neely's bar, you can find this truck. And be careful of enemies here when you first approach, but there's 2 collectibles here, 15 and 16. Or number 23 and 24 in total. Got the code note and the Sanders Street note both next to each other. And this is talking about the keypad code that's in the area. Right. So, moving on. Number 25. Going on to Neely's bar. Neely's bar note. This one is just on the bar as you come in. There's 2 collectibles in this area. One of them you're going to need to have got all the stuff to fix the jukebox. So again, it's just along the natural progression of the game. So once you fix the jukebox, you'll be able to use the key to open the back door of Neely's bar. And we're going to go through that door. Need to use that key. And we need to move this cart thing. Then we can jump up and through. And just through this area is where the collectible is. Right there. Okay. Sorted. So, we're on to the Woodside Apartments now. And the first one we're going to get here is the administration note. Memo number 19. It's just over here in the mailboxes. Right there. We haven't got the flashlight yet, so it's still a little bit dark. I'll crank up the brightness on the video, though, to make things easier to see. I know this game is very dark, even with the flashlight. Alright, so we're going to get strange photo number 3 then. Valentine's Day. So, for this one, we're going to come down to the left, all the way down here in room 102. And there's the collectible. So if you haven't got some of these areas open yet, just play through the apartments until you reach the point where you get the key to leave. And then maybe clean these up if you need to. Right, so glimpse number 6. We need to go up to the second floor for this. Okay, and I'm going to come through here. And the glimpse is in a room that's all the way down the back of this corridor. I'll show the room numbers when we get there, just so you can find it easier. I think this one is a little bit busted, though. Yeah. It's actually 213, but it's the room where you've got this guy in the chair with the TV in front of him, and the glimpse is just in here, to the side of him. Yeah, on the map, this is 213. I wanted to show the map for this one, because I know it's a bit further away. But yeah, 213 for this glimpse. Okay. So, we're starting in this room. And when you first come here, you'll get a key again, room 213. You'll get a key that's just on this little table to the side here. And we need to leave this room now and go into room, I think it's 212, which is just here. Yep. And we need to come through, go across the balcony. Look out for enemies in this area. Got a mannequin standing here. And the photo is just on the windowsill right here. Sorted. Okay, so next we're going to get the achievement or trophy called Let's Not Party. So for this one you need to go into room 207 and pop all of the balloons that are in here. This does cost like 11 bullets, which is a fair amount. Oh yeah, look out for the mannequin that's in this room when you first come in. Snuck up on me there. One thing you could do is save it, come here, pop all the balloons, and then load it to save yourself 11 bullets. Kind of worth at this point in the game. But that's up to you. But yeah, room 207 for this one. Let's Not Party. Alright, so next we've got the Strange Note memo. And for this one, we need to go into the area that has the stairs with the save point next to it. We're going to come up here and we're going to take a left when we get here. Come all the way down and squeeze through right here. Watch out for the mannequins that are in this room. They are everywhere. And if you go right here, you've got this sort of broken wall. We need to come through. And around to the right is this desk with the note in it. Sorted. I think this is room 313. If there's any confusion as to which room this one's in. Alright, so we're starting out. Same place. Pretty sure my preview's a little blurry here in my editing software, but I think this is room 313. Right, so we're going from where we just picked up the last one, heading back out, and we're going to go through this gap in the wall. And we got to come through, look out for more mannequins in this area. Go across the balcony. All the way around. Come through here, and yeah, the collectibles on this back wall. Over here by the door. An easy one to miss. Okay. So, that's it for Woodside Apartments. We're moving on to Blue Creek now. So we've got a glimpse. First of all, we're starting out from where you do the balance puzzle with the 2 bird statues that give you the wing key. And once you've unlocked that door, you'll jump down here. And just to the side is where you can find the glimpse as you come this way through the door. It's done this like broken cabinet thing. Sorted. Okay, next we've got strange photo number 5, Forever Together. So we're starting from these stairs that you'll have to go up to get back to the clock once you've gone through that last area where we got the last collectible. And the photo is just on the side here on the right. Look out for the mannequin that's sort of waiting near it. Strange photo number 6 then, How the Time Flies. So for this one, you're going to need all of the clock hands collected. And once you've set them all up and put the right time in, this little area behind you will open up and reveal a photo, or allow you to collect this photo. Number 6. Okay, so next we've got another glimpse, and again you're going to need all the clock hands before you can get this one. So once you've put them all in and sorted all of that out, we're going to come this way, head to the right, all the way around, interact with this body, and that'll give you the glimpse. Sorted. Right, so that's it for the Blue Creek Apartments. Moving on now then to the area with Maria, South Vale streets again. And this is when you just enter Rose Water Park. We're going to go in, come around here to the side, follow this around, and just on the bench is the photo. Just there.
The place we're going to. What is it exactly?
It used to be kind of a special place for young couples in these parts.
Right, so next we've got memo number 22, the Bloody Note. This is just past the Historical Society at the very end of the street. It's kind of hard to see the location on the map there, but it's at the top left. If you look carefully, you will see it, but yeah, it's kind of hidden behind the thing I've got on the top left saying memo number 22. It's the Bloody Note, but yeah, just at the top left of the map, just past the Historical Society. So for this one, we're outside of the bowling alley. We can get a glimpse of the past here, and also the leftovers achievement or trophy. And as you come in here, there's just a pizza on this table thing. Interact with that. It gives you the glimpse and the achievement.
I thought you might not want to.
James, if you don't want me around anymore, you can just say it.
No, it's not that. Just a...
All right. So we've got another glimpse next, and this one is just next to the bowling alley, like to the left of it. And up these stairs, you can find the glimpse.
Huh.
What is it?
Nothing. Just...
Right, so starting from the same place, just to the left of the bowling alley, you've got this dead-end street, and to get this photo, we need to grab the car jack handle, which is just propping up this car. Let's go and grab it. You can get this one a little later when you come back after the hospital, but it's easier to get now, I feel, just because you can see a little bit better. Alright, so after you've got the handle, come on over to Jack's Inn, which was just right there on the map, and then we need to come over here, and we need to use the handle to open up this garage that's in this area. There we go. Slap it in. And that'll allow you to crawl in. And the photo's just in this area.
You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, it's fine.
Right there.
Give me a minute.
Hey,
No.
you okay in there? Can you let me in?
Alright, so next we've got the reception desk note. And for this one, we need to go into Jack's Inn. And this is just next to the safe that you have to open to get the gate key. It's just on this notice board right there. Sorted. Right. So, next we've got to go up these stairs to get the toolbox memo. This is like the hint towards getting the safe code. So we've got to go up here. And you might need to smash this glass to get through. And come over to the left. You might need to smash this wall as well. I've already done it. But the memo is just on this desk right here. Okay. Alright, so we've got another strange photo now. This is when you enter the strip club with Maria. And after doing that, we're going to go along the normal path. Cheeky syringe here on the left if you want to grab that. Go through the door. And right here, next to these bullets, is where you can find the photo. Just on the left a little bit. Ready to kill it. Alright, so we've got another photo next. And this is just after the cutscenes where Maria is leading you somewhere. Just before you get to the cinema area. From this fountain, you're going to want to go left, back a little bit. And the photo is just here. Okay. Alright, so another photo now. This is when you get into the cinema itself. And it's just behind where Eddie's sitting. There's like a gap in the chairs. So just come up here past him. To the right, in between the chairs here. And it's just on the arm of this one. Okay. So, next up we've got the key locker note. And we need to go to the left. And then to the right. Oh no. My mistake, it's just there on the notice board. There is no right. Sorted. Alright, so next up we got the nurse's memo. Starting again in the lobby, pretty memorable area. Head over to the right. Come this way. And then swing a left. And you need to break the glass to get through here. Through the door. And the memo is just in this drawer.
Not sure. Better stay on your guard.
There we go. Okay. So next we've got the staff memo. This is on the second floor, just next to the door that has a keypad on it. Yeah, that door. Pretty memorable area. I get a few of the collectibles starting from here. So there's the staff memo that's just on the glass. Grab that. And next, starting from the same place, next to that keypad door, if you head over to the other direction, which is like over to the left here, you can crawl through into this room. Be careful here, because there's a lot of enemies in this room. I've cleared them out before going through, but yeah, just be ready to fight when you come in here. And there's the photo. Our drawings. Right, so next we've got a glimpse from the past. Again, starting in that same place next to that keypad door. This time we need to go straight forward towards the director's office. But before we get there, if we take a left through into this room, the glimpse is just here. Alright, so outside the director's office now. There are 3 collectibles in here. They're all memos, number 28, 29, and 30. These are all right next to each other on this dresser over here. Easy enough. There we go. Okay, so next we've got the interview transcript, starting from the director's office again. We're going to go back out the door and take a right. And we're going into C1. Remove this poster. And collectible is just here. Interview transcript. Alright, so starting again at the director's office. This time we're going to go for glimpse number 12. So head back out. Take a left. Keep going all the way down the corridor. And into M1. And there's the glimpse. Right. So, next we're going to get memo number 32, which is the scribbled note. So we're starting in the nurse's lounge for this one. And we need to get the key for L1 to get into this area. So, if you've already gone through the hospital and you're sort of backtracking before you get kicked out of it, after going through the rooftop, you might not be able to come through this door. It does get locked after you come through it for the first time, but you can get to it from a different point, and we'll show that in a minute. But for now, this is how you would get there if you're just doing sort of like a natural playthrough. I have sort of collected these in order as you would be naturally progressing through the levels. But yeah, we'll show you how to get back to it in a minute. When we take a look at the map, you'll be able to get back to where this actual collectible is, because it's a little bit of distance to get back there. We're sort of coming this way and we need to crawl down here, so it's on a different floor. There are two collectibles down here. This is where you get the, I think, the Scribble bracelet. The bracelet with the writing on it. We need to go through this crawl space. Yeah, because down here there's a memo and a glimpse. So let's grab that memo. And the glimpse is just at the end on this typewriter. But there's a look at the map. We're in the medical records room on the first floor. And once you've been here once, you'll be able to get back out and return here if you want to. So yeah, the medical records room is where these two are. But first time you start from the second floor to get here. Alright, so next we've got memo number 33, the X-ray memo. We're starting from the second floor. We need to go to the third floor to get this one. But again, we're starting next to that keypad door. And this is very close to where you would get the dirty bracelet. So come up. And all the way around. And we're going to go into this room, smash the glass. Also, don't forget to grab the inner ward key while you're here. Yeah, there's the X-ray memo. Once you've been in this room as well, it unlocks a door downstairs. But yeah, you want to make sure that you grab the inner ward key from that room as well, or that area. Alright, so this is for strange photo number 13. Like I mentioned before, once you've gone into the X-ray room, this room will open up. And there's two drawers in this room. I thought it was in this one at first, so I was kind of confused looking around like, what? But yeah, it's in the other drawer at the back of this room. I'll grab it in a second. Yeah, this one. There we go. There's the photo. At least she was there. Sorted. Alright. So, next we're going to get the keypad combination note. This is where we'll need the inner ward key to get through here. We need to go to the doctor's lounge for this one. So, starting just in front of the inner ward door on the first floor. Gonna need to take out this nurse. These guys are damaged sponges. Yeah, into the doctor's lounge. And there's the note. Just on the notice board. Sorted. Alright, next we have got the treatment room note. Starting again from that keypad door. We're going to need to actually go into the keypad room now. The code for the door is 3578. And once you come in here, you'll have another door to go through, and just to your right is where the collectible is, just here. Right, so next we've got the safe note. And you can only get this one once you've got all 3 of the bracelets and the key that you get from this hand. You'll unlock the safe and get the button so that you can do this puzzle. So if you don't know the code for this, it's this triangle pyramid looking one, the one that looks like a H, the male gender sign looking one, the bullseye looking one, the horny gender sign, and then the sidewards T. Or you can just copy what I put in. Either way is fine. Right, so we got the rooftop key now, and we also get the memo out of the safe. Make sure you grab that. Right, so next up we've got glimpse number 14. This one's very, very missable, but also you want to be careful with this one, because if you go into the room that's on the rooftop and then try to come back out of it, you'll get thrown down to the 3rd floor by Pyramid Head. So, you've been warned. Make sure you get this glimpse before you go into the little room that's on the rooftop. So, come all the way around here. Some shotgun shells there if you want to grab them also. So come up. We got the key now to unlock this. And over to your right is the room. Don't go into that room yet. You want to avoid that for the moment, just so you can get this glimpse first. But sort of behind me right now is a little set of stairs. I was looking for it because it's really dark up here, but yeah, there it is. Come over to the far side of the left and interact with this, and you can get the glimpse. Sorted. Alright. Page from a diary. So, now you want to come this way, and when you come into the room, there is a note on the floor. Make sure you grab this note before you come back out of this room. You will miss it otherwise. So when you come in, grab the note. Then when you turn around and go back out, you'll get grabbed by Pyramid Head and thrown through the floor. Alright, so now that we're down here, there's a couple of collectibles. No, was it only one? I think it may only be one, but yeah, it's a glimpse. Just down here. It's in L3, which is one of these 3 cells. You'll see as you run by, and it's just on the wall in the corner right here. Alright, that's the hospital dealt with then. Moving on to the Otherworld hospital. And once you gain control in this area, if you come through these double doors on the wheelchair right in front of you, you can find your first collectible. Just there. Right. So, we're starting from the chained box in this area. And we're going to need to go upstairs to get this one. So head to your left through this area. And look out for the nurses and enemies that are here. There's only really one path to go through before you reach the stairs, which is where we're going to. So keep following this all the way around. There we go. All the way up. Again, just keep going. And there's the memo. Number 69. Alright, next we've got memo number 40, the calendar page, starting again, back at the chained box. And this time we're going to go behind us through this door. A couple of these ones are a bit tricky to get. But to be fair, if you've played the game before, you've probably got this collectible before. But like I mentioned early on, you've got to get all the collectibles in a single playthrough for the achievements to pop, so you're going to have to make sure you get it all done. Just jump through this window, avoiding that mannequin that sort of walks past. So yeah, you may be familiar with this place. It's like where that clock is. You've got to fight a few enemies here when you do this part. If you have the code, you don't have to do any of this, but if you want the collectibles, you got to come here and grab the calendar page. It's just underneath the bed here. There we go. Sorted. Okay, so next we've got a glimpse number 16. We're starting from the same place in front of this clock. And you come over here to the right and follow the path around through this door. Keep going. The back wall is where you can get the glimpse. Right here. Alright, so next up we've got a memo. This one takes a little while to get. We're starting again back at the chained box. This is for the patient's note. Bit of a run around to get this one, but yeah, gotta get it. So let's head over to the right. And we're gonna take another right here. And right again. We've got a wall to smash through, and when you smash through this wall, there's gonna be a few enemies on the other side of it that you've got to deal with, so be ready. Here we go. Just make short work of these. A lot of the time with enemies in these areas, you can kind of just run past them, but in this one, you need to take them out because we've got to move a cart to jump over into an area, and you can't really do that with enemies on your back, so yeah, we've got to move this bookshelf cabinet first, and then we've got to move this cart through the doorway we just opened. There we go. Push it through. And just to your right a little bit is the area where you can use it to jump through. And again, when you get through here, watch out for enemies. There they are. Pretty sure there's one more nurse. Yep. Alright. So, coming through here then, the memo is just here on this bed table. So, we're going to start out from the same point as before, more or less, just where we jumped through. This is L3. There's that jump through point. And in this area, you come around this way. So we picked up the last one. Take note of that key, because we'll need to get that in a moment. The photo is just in this drawer. There we go. Sorted. Alright, so next, starting in that same area in L3 again, we need to grab the key to get this next one. So, come through here in front of the TV is the key. I think this is the key to the director's office. Grab that. And then we're going to get out of this room by unlocking this door. Okay, so check the map quickly just to show you where we are. We're just outside of C5 now. But we're going to follow the signs that are above us that say director's office. We need to go all the way there. Keep going. Here we are. Use the key then to unlock this. And there's the memo. Right, so we gotta go upstairs for the next one. For the nurse's note, we're in the director's office. If you've skipped along and you don't know how to unlock this room, go back a couple of collectibles and you'll see how. Alright, so let's keep going up. Now that we're up here, the nurse's note is just on the right. Over here. Nice. Right. Next we've got the director's note. For this one we want to go this way. Through the double doors. Watch out for the enemies that are in this area. I've cleared them all out already, but yeah, just be careful. We're going to follow this around, and we've got this hole in the wall. You probably need to break this open first time. This is where you turn on the power for the treatment table. Squeeze through here, and the collectible is just in this room on the floor. Okay. So, this next strange photo is just after you've met up with Maria, when she talks about a stroll in the rain being romantic, which isn't very romantic if you ask me. You'll reach the pool area just here, and at the back of it is a bench that has the photo on it. They mustn't know. Okay, so next we've got the Dissociated notice. This is just after you've got the ring out of the fridge here. Little cutscene will play, and then you'll need to come this way. And once you come through here, you've got this unlockable door. But just before you do that, head to the left, and you can find the note just on this bench right here. Sorted. Alright, so now we've got the ominous note. So starting from the chained box and this door here. If you've got the rings now, you can open this.
James?
What's wrong?
Slap the rings on.
Let's just get out of here, okay?
There we go. You'll have this cutscene. Skip that. And when you come down here, you've got the note just on the floor. An easy one to miss. Okay. So now we're at the South Vale Otherworld streets. This one's a little ways in. When James is looking for Laura, you'll come to a point where you've got this caravan with a save point in it, and the note is just inside the note on a map. Sorted. Also some bullets there if you want them. So outside Neely's bar then, we're going to get the next glimpse of the past. Okay, so heading on in. The glimpse is just on the bar. It's a map. I'm pretty sure that's the map from the old game. And that's the whole idea of these glimpses, right? Showing you parts of the old game. Right, so next we've got memo number 48, which is a letter. This is one you can't really miss. You have to interact with the phone. And then it will give it to you. There we go. Don't forget the wrench, either. I've done that on my runs sometimes. Just forgot the wrench and screwed myself over. Alright, so strange photo number 16, and they're here. This one can be found just next to the Lucky Jade restaurant, which is just after Neely's bar. There's the restaurant. Right here. Smash this open. Grab yourself the photo. And we're good. Alright, so next we've got a side achievement or trophy. All seems in order. So this one is at Jack's Inn. Right here. So we're going to go to room 106 to get this one. Come all the way to the back. Come in here. And interact with the crack on the wall. You'll get your achievement. Alright, so next we've got strange photo number 17, the new clock. So this is at the Historical Society, just before you get to the prison. Use the key to open this up. And you'll have a room to your left just here. Come all the way around, keep following around to the left. You need to smash this open. And there's the cabinet. With the photo in it. Alright, so next we've got glimpse number 18. So for this one, you'll need to go back to the area where you initially dropped in. Just down here. And the glimpse is just on this table over here. Okay. So next we've got memo number 49, the gun cabinet notice. So this one is just next to where the rifle is. Right here. There we go. Easy one. Alright, next we've got glimpse number 19 then. Starting again from the rifle cabinet. And for this one, we're going to need to go into the cells area. So come out here around to the right. All the way around. Keep going. And this one is in cell A3. Watch out for the enemy that's inside. Get rid of him and go in. Yeah, A3. And there's the glimpse. Okay, so next we're going to get the family photo. For this one, we need to go into the snake door. So I'm going to show you these puzzles as we go along. Just in case you're backtracking a little bit when you're towards the end of this area, we need to put the big weight on the right and the little weight on the left, and that'll unlock a snake door. And then we can head over and get this collectible. This area is very dark. Again, I'll try to crank up the brightness on the video so you can see a little bit better, but yeah, man, this game is just really, really dark. Okay, so heading this way. Keep going all the way down. And there's a bunch of cells in this area, and I think it's E4 that the photo's in. Watch out for all the enemies in this area. There are a lot of them, but we'll unlock this door. Come on in. Okay, so yeah, E4. There we go. And the photo is just on the bed in this cell. Right there. Sorted. Okay. So, strange photo number 18, 4 months to go. This is just after you've powered up the electric chair and got the weight. And this is also where you can find the key to get the rifle. We'll smash open this wall. Again, watch out for the enemies that are in this area. There's a bunch of them. I'm going to come through here. And just over to your right, in this cell, I think it's the third cell down, is the photo. Right there. Yeah, be careful of those enemies, man. Alright, next up we've got the guard's letter. Starting again at the scales, we're going to the... I believe it's the bull door next. So I've got the medium weight, and we're going to take the large weight, put it on the left, and take the medium weight and put it on the right. There we go. Let's go. So, we need to come all the way down here, and it's the door on the back left. So, keep running through A block. Keep going. Watch out for these enemies, man. And now we've arrived. Keep going straight when you reach the top of these stairs, and the guard's letter is just next to this door on the wall. Right there. Lots of enemies here. Alright, next we've got memo number 52, the threatening note. So this one, or for this one, we're starting off in the guard's room. So you need to get the key to D-block out of the drawer that's in this room. And then we're going to head this way. Follow the path around here until you reach the locked door for D-block. Open that up. And then we're going to follow the path all the way around. Keep going. Come in here and the collectible is just on the wall in front of you. This is where you get the shiv key as well. You might want to grab that. Well, you need to grab that to continue. Just in the little box in the wall, that is. Alright, so back at the guard's room then. Come out of here into your left from the guard's room. And we need to open up the cell using the shiv key we just got. Open up the cell. Again, look out for these enemies that just keep coming. That just don't seem to stop in this area. And we go through the little crawl area. Yep. And the note is just on the pipe in front of you. so now we're over in the toilets. This is where you'll have to go to get the next weight. But before you go into the showers, if you go left into the locker room, you can find a collectible just on the bench here. Crumpled note. Okay, so next one is in the showers itself. So watch out for the enemies that are in this area. So just outside of the changing rooms that we were in a second ago. Come round to the right. And over here you can find glimpse number 20. Sorted. And I think that's it for the ball area. Okay, so next we've got a strange photo. Old man's always prepared. So for this one, we're going to put the heavyweight on the right, along with all the other weights except for the neutral one that we've got so far. Only the neutral one on the left. And that'll unlock the bore door. So let's head over there now. Come down here. It's on your right. Okay. And we need to actually get to the other side of that door, but it's locked at the moment. So we're going to come over to the right. Watch out for enemies that are in this area. One of them was like stacked up on the door waiting for me, I think. Yeah, somehow managed to get past him. I was ready to shoot, but he got past me somehow. There's more enemies though. There's a Manic in here, and I think one of the spider enemies followed me. Yeah. Either that or it's just in here. And so get rid of these enemies. Slap them up. And you can find the photo just on the desk here. Old man's always prepared. Sorted. Alright. So, we're back towards the entrance of the bore section then. We're going to get the prisoner's letter now. So, heading down this way, we're going to go left. This is sort of the way you need to go to progress through this area. Into the visitation area. And just at the back, you can find the letter. This is in the number 7 area. Right, so next up we've got glimpse number 21. This is just to the left of the break room. Again, you're going to have to come here to progress naturally. Yeah, the glimpse is this little trapdoor right here. Okay, so look out for all the nurses that are in this area, but we're in the infirmary. I've cleared the enemies out, but there are a good few nurses here, so be careful. So we're going to come this way, and you'll get this key to unlock the upper floor area of the bore section, but just next to it is this note, which is the unfinished report. Make sure you don't miss that one. Okay, so next we're going to go to the twin... Oh, no, sorry, not the twin, the wingless dove area. Now that we've got the next weight, so we need to put the, I think that was the heavy weight on the left, the heavier weight on the left. I've got the, I think it's the medium weight now, also on the left. These puzzles can get a little bit confusing, man. And now that that's done, we're going to come down here and down these stairs. This is number 100 or so. This one takes a little bit longer to get. Because you have to unlock a cell to get it. To be honest though, this one's kind of hard to miss just because you have to go into this cell to get the next weight. But we're going to come all the way around here. Follow the path around. Keep going down here, all the way down. Eventually you'll come to an area with a crawl space on the right. There we go. Scroll through. And we need to unlock these. Just press both of the buttons. I think you only need to do... I'm not sure. It's F5. I think it's F6, but you only need to do one of them. But you might as well open both just so, you know, you can't mess up. And now that you've done that, come this way. And you're looking for the cells that have got like a full metal covering over them. These ones. There we go. Yeah, F6. And once you go in here, you can find the next weight you need, but also this note on the wall right here. This is the one you get locked in for a moment. Obviously grab the weight as well. Alright, so that's it for the prison then. Moving on to the Labyrinth. I'm standing in front of the rotating cube at the moment, and you want this symbol. But you have to do these in order, I'm pretty sure. So I think this is the one with the suspended cage or the suspended bed where you have to get the lighter. So coming through, show you the route. So there's no confusion. Look how dark this area is, man. What's the point in the flashlight? Alright, keep going. And you'll come to the 3 doors. We're going through the one on the left, which is the green door. Yeah, there we go. And follow the path around. Eventually you'll reach the room with the suspended cage in it. Keep going. All the way around. Through here then. And we need to go to the right. Through this door. So there's a wall here you can break just on your right a little bit. Just here as you come through. Very easy one to miss. This is glimpse number 22. All that's in this room is the glimpse and a couple of pickups for like bullets and stuff. There it is. Again, very easy to miss. Sorted. Okay. So next one is in the next area, and this is starting in front of the wires. You will come here just along natural progression. I'm sure you remember this if you beat the game before. So when you come this way, you'll run across Pyramid Head on your left. So just dodge past him. And then you want to go to your right and up this ladder. You don't have to come up this ladder to progress, but this is where the photo is. So this is an easy one to miss. Just come around through here. And there's the photo. Sorted. Nice and easy. Alright, so next we've got strange photo number 21, your best buddy. Back at the cube. You need to move the cube to show the scratched off symbols for this one, which is that one right there. This is a door that will open without any of the sort of plates above it. All that's here is the strange photo. There we go. Cool. Right. I think that's it for the Labyrinth, yeah. So the next photo we can get is just after the Eddie boss fight. Don't get on the boat just yet when you reach the docks here. We haven't got a map for this area, so I can't show you the map. But the photo is just behind the stairs over here in this corner. A very easy one to miss. Alright. So, now that you've done that, we can snag an achievement here by getting in the boat and just sitting in it for 10 minutes. Kind of a stupid achievement. But yeah, just sit in the boat for 10 minutes if you want to get this one. Maybe go away, get a drink, take a shit or something, I don't know. Just wait 10 minutes and you'll get your achievement pop. I'm not sure if you have to do that in one playthrough or if it counts across multiple, but I just waited for mine. Okay, so glimpse number 23 then. Starting from the music box in the hotel. A nice, easy area to remember. We're going to come through here and around to the left. Keep going around. Keep going. And the glimpse is just in this fountain. One thing I wanted to mention about this area is one of the memos that I don't show in this run is given to you automatically by Laura. Once you have the cutscene with Laura where she talks about giving you the memo, you can check your inventory and read it if you want to, but the game just gives it to you automatically. You don't need to actually collect it. So feel free to read that if you want to be super thorough, although I don't think you need to, but just in case, you might as well read it just after you have that cutscene. So for this one, we're coming downstairs and into the utility room, which is just around here. Yep. And the memo is just there. So yeah, even though I've only got 67 memos shown in this video, there are 68. Just one of them is given to you automatically. Alright, so let's come through here into the reception, and this one's nice and easy to collect, just on the desk. I'm pretty sure that memo I talked about from Laura also stays in your inventory for the rest of the game, but it just, I would just say check it just to be certain, you know, you don't want to get screwed out of your achievement just because you didn't check that one. Alright, memo number 60 then, Lost and Found Note. This is the only collectible that doesn't spawn if you're playing on New Game Plus. It's just back here and through this wall. It's actually an item if you're playing New Game Plus. And if you've gotten here and you're playing on New Game Plus and you can't get this collectible, don't blame me. I warned you twice. I mentioned it in the intro and in the beginning after the intro. For those people who skip intros, I did my best. Alright, so next we've got strange photo number 23, which is Aftermath. And we're going to come around here to the right. And into room 104. And the photo is just in this drawer right here. Sweet. Okay. So next we've got glimpse number 24 then. We're starting on the second floor. Right here. And we're going to head over to the right. Or left if you're facing up the stairs. Watch out for the nurse in this area. And coming all the way down here, swing a left down this corridor. And into room 212. The glimpse is just in the suitcase. Look out for the mannequin in this room. There we go. Okay. Next we've got a cleaning staff note number 2. Again, starting at the top of the stairs on the second floor. Coming back through to the right then. And this time we're going to go up these stairs and into the conference room. And just above the fireplace over on your right here is the note. It's also got a key on it for room 107. Easy work. Alright. So next we've got cleaning staff note number 3. Memo number 62. Starting again from the music box. And for this one we need to go over to our right. I think for this one we need to go to room 107. Something really weird happened with one of the enemies here. It looked like a puppet on strings. It was pretty funny. These enemies seem to respawn for some reason. You'll kill them. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that mannequin there, but it was just fully broken. It's got to be something to do with the game respawning those enemies. We're actually going down this corridor, yeah, to room 107. Okay. In we go. And there's the memo. Sweet. Alright, so next we're going to get 3 memos, and these can be found just inside the room after the reading room where you do this puzzle with the big painting and the 4 books. So we're going to come through here, and when you come into this room that has the suitcase on the bed, there are 3 photos. All of them are memos. Make sure you collect them all. Little 3 in 1 here. There we go. And there's number 3. Sweet. Okay, so everybody's favourite area. We're in the employee section now. We're going to get glimpse number 25. I'm facing the dartboard here, and I'm going to head over to my left through the window and into this room straight ahead. The glimpse is just on the shelf right there. So, if you know the code to the safe in this area, you might think you can skip a section, but you need to get the memo that has the safe code on it. So we need to get the blue gems. Again, we're heading left out of here, into that same room we were just in, around the corner, and the blue gem is just here. Yeah, you need to solve the puzzle and get the code, the piece of paper that has the code on it, because it counts as a memo, which kind of sucks, because this area is annoying, because you don't have your items. We're going for the green gem next then, heading out the same way, but this time we're going past that door we went through before, and over to the kitchen. This is also where you can get the It's Bread achievement. The green gem is in the back corner of the kitchen over here on the right. I don't know if any of you got fooled by the It's Bread achievement. The first time I did this, I was looking at the bread thinking there was a code on it or something. And this enemy was attacking me. If you don't know, you don't have your weapons in this area, so you're kind of scared of all the enemies. Alright, red gem then. Save this one till last, because it's in the same room as the box where you need to use the gems. So, we're actually going through the door on the left right now, not this one. I was panicky and took a wrong turn, but yeah, we're going through this door. And you can unlock that other door, though, right here if you want to. And squeeze through. And this is where you can find the red gem. And don't leave this area once you've got all 3 gems, just because the box to get the memo is actually in this area. Okay, so yeah, it kind of sucks that you have to get this memo. This area is really annoying, but yeah, I was playing, I think, on light mode to get the collectibles here. So this solution might not be the same for you. I'm not sure if it differs on different difficulties, because I rarely do this puzzle. But yeah, there's the memo, keypad numbers memo. You have to get that one. Very annoying. Alright, so the next achievement or trophy we're going to get is It's Bread. We're going to go back to the kitchen, facing the dartboard. We want to go over this way. The left now. Round here to the back corner. Jump over. And through here. And over in this back corner is where you can find the bread. Yay, bread. Alright. Kind of a silly achievement. Alright, so next we're going to get the strange photo number 24. You can only get access to this area we're about to go to after you've done the employee section. But you can come back here after you've done it. You just need to come down these stairs. I went and got all my items first and then came back to get this photo to show you. So it's where this jukebox is. It's where you get the Little Mermaid statue. And yeah, the photo is just on the bar in the back corner over here. Sorted. Alright, so only one more section to go through then. And it's the Otherworld Hotel. Only a few here to get. So this first one is very sneaky. Very easily missable one. But you'll need to pull this cart out in order to push it on top of the broken floorboards. But just behind where the cart is originally is a door, and if you go through here, there's a photo in the sink. A very sneaky one. Alright. So, now we're in the, I think, the reading room. Yep. Got a save point here. This is where you can find the final glimpse. So hopefully after picking this one up, you get your achievement or trophy for the glimpses. It's right here on the chair. Sorted. I hope you got your achievement. Happy days if you did. Alright, next we've got memo number 67, which is the burned note. We're in the manager's office now. You do have to come through here. It's just on the desk, and this is your final memo. Again, I hope you got your achievement. Happy days if you did. Well done, well done. And last, we've got the strange photo number 26, the last strange photo, which is just before the final boss, after the double pyramid head fight. Over on the right here, don't go up the stairs. Come all the way around, and you can find this photo just in the corner right there. Again, that should give you your achievement or trophy. I hope it did. Let me know if you got all your achievements. I like helping people out and hearing success stories, and it'd be nice. I mean, I got all of my achievements from doing this, so I'm sure you guys will too. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope the guide has helped you out. I do have another guide that shows how to beat the game in under 10 hours, though that's not really particularly difficult, but also melee only and without the radio, if that's something you'd like to check out. And very soon I'll have a video coming out talking about all the endings and how to get them. Thank you all very much for watching again. Have yourself a great day, and until next time, take it easy.